You driving like a maniac.
You mean in the back or the boot wrapped up in sellotape?
I actually wish I was wrapped up in the back seat of the car and couldn't see out.
Oh,
That would have been better.
I have plenty of room.
No, you didn't. You were plenty lucky. That's the only thing you can say about that situation.
Nope, it wasn't anything to do with luck.
Well, you're still here, so it can't have been that bad.
Oh, it was.
Every time Doug gives something to drink, you talk about that situation.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay, so the joystick is seen in the profiler. It's just not being seen in devices. What am I missing?
Can you load it? Yeah, it seems I'm seeing something. Plan loaded.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So first stage, good. When everybody's ready then, I'll start the briefing. Okay, welcome everybody. In the absence of any other poor smuck to step up, I'm leading this one. This one's a little bit different. It's not just a steady advance to reduce enemy.
Holy fuck.
First stage is going to be an advance. Second stage, consolidation or partial withdrawal. Third stage, final attack. So we have massive enemy attack coming down between 1 to 3 different avenues from the north. They'll be seeking to penetrate the Hartfield gap and then down the plain to the western side of the map and down the valleys. We have mountainous terrain in the northern part of the AO. We have 2 east-west valleys that we're interested in, the middle valley and the south valley. And then we have open ground down to the south. The enemy have established north of the 06 line, recon and light elements backed up by perhaps a few tanks. Our initial task will be to identify these, neutralize where possible, penetrate, and the intention for the first stage of the operation will be able to control South Valley and have fires dominating Middle Valley and observation on the Hartfield gap. Weather to start with is British summer, heavy rain, poor visibility, clearing to a light drizzle. So our initial objectives will be to identify the enemy and then either defend in place in some instances, but withdraw if faced with superior forces. We will not be attempting to hold them in that open ground to the west, even if they penetrate a long way south. Then after about an hour, or if they penetrate a long way south, we will then get reinforcements and commence our counterattack. Tasking. To Bravo, the recon. Your job will be to recon along those orange lines. If you see enemy, you are just to report, mark, and avoid. I don't need you to get into any contact. There are 2 marked orange lines through the ridge to South Valley. There's another unmarked road just to the east of those. So your objective is to find enemy. If any of them are blocked, just move on further east, because your second phase after reconnoitering into South Valley will be to check out the Alpha 3 Alpha battle position and then move on ahead of 3 Alpha north to the Bravo 3 Alpha position and get view on Hartfield Gap in the Middle Valley. 3 Alpha you will be supporting along with 2 Bravo along that axis, trying to make sure there's no enemy vehicles or any missile teams from that village there that can fire on our flank, and then using whichever route you deem is to get to the Alpha 3 Alpha position. Once the recon's in front of you, you will then move on forward to the Bravo 3 Alpha position. That's your first stages. 1 Alpha, 2 Alpha with 3 Bravo, you are to advance on their axis. There's a rail line and a road moving north. Our enemy cleared off any heights overlooking us from the east, including the 4-1 feature. I need you to either occupy or dominate South Hartfield. and also to get sighting up on the 1 Alpha fire position to the north of the South Valley. When the enemy attack comes in as identified, I do not want any of your units trying to hold out in the plain, even if you have to withdraw and hit them in the flank. You can either occupy South Hartfield or occupy high ground to dominate it. If you are in South Hartfield, be aware if the enemy get possession of the heights north of South Valley, they will be to look down into the village, so you will need to conceal your vehicles as best possible. For the first stage, I do not intend occupying Middle Valley, but just to get fires into it. Then, depending on the enemy thrust, we will give ground or occupy a stay behind positions as required. At that point, probably after about an hour, our main reinforcements will arrive and we will then reapportion those and commence our counterattack. Our objective is to clear that Hartfield Gap Road box and also to ensure that we do not have more than 2 platoons of enemy south of phase line iron. We also will only attack enemy north of phase line steel if their numbers are great on those hills to the west. We have 2 sets of fast scan, which we might launch when the enemy main thrust comes through, and I have 3 pre-planned fires which are mapped on the map. Despite the briefing, we have increased the Marder platoons from 3 to 4 call signs. If any of you lose vehicles, either double up or there are 2 spaces in one of the Marder platoons, and I think we have a couple of tanks spare. I have 2 resupply trucks, 1 armoured recovery vehicles, 1 medic. If you need resupply on your way forward, I might hand over the supply truck to you temporarily so you can bring it forward, but look after it. We get no more for at least an hour. So I'll start. Questions first, Recon?
Yeah, question. Do you want me to follow the exact orange line, or can I start in the east side and work my way up?
I would like at least one of your vehicles to check out that village on the westernmost one, in case 2 Bravo need to clear it.
Just south of Hill 42?
Correct. I don't need you to take it, just to check if there's stuff in there to mark.
Okay, so I can start somewhere between 63 and 64.
Good for me.
Okay. No more questions then.
Roger. Okay. Questions for the rest of you?
Yeah, one brother.
Go.
I felt the tasking in South Hartfield was kind of vague for the mech platoon. Do you want us to occupy in South Hartfield, or do you want me to stay outside of it? Because I don't have the tempo maneuverability that the tanks have.
I want South Hartfield initially cleared to make sure there's no stay behind enemy forces. Then your discretion whether how much you keep in South Hartfield and whether you put missile teams in South Hartfield or you want to move them up to, say, the hills at 41 or something, or 37 to the north. It's wherever you think you can get the best field of fire for your missiles. But yes, you will have to have at least part of your platoon occupying South Hartfield.
Roger. And the expected main avenue of advance is along 002 Foxtrot 01, right?
I believe so, but that's not to say they will not come across that mountain road around 37.
Copy. No more questions.
2 Alpha, just deconflict on that western edge. 1 Alpha to the left of the railway line and 2 Alpha to the right.
Okay, it's good for me. However you
Alpha copy.
deconflict, just make sure you do not try and defend in that open ground to the west there. They'll cream you.
Cream you.
Any more questions?
This is 2 Bravo. It'll be my intent to probably stay where I am at least until the recon moves forward. To check out that village you mentioned near the 42 hill along Route 2. And or then move up behind 3 Alpha, depending on how they proceed.
Yeah, Roger. Don't you get into a long firefight in that village. If it's reduced to just enemy infantry with no ATGMs or vehicles, then you can leave it.
So bypass.
Bypass, but just don't bypass till we can be pretty sure that whatever's there is just rifle stuff and isn't going to harm us.
Understood.
All I want is I don't want logistics or reinforcements getting smashed from it.
Good copy.
Okay, on start, Western Force you can move off straight away. Recon can move off straight away. 3 Alpha, you can move off if you want to keep a bit behind 1 Echo, fine. 2 Bravo is already discussed. The subsequent phases will very much depend on where the enemy come. But I say our objective is not to stop them dead. We will have to give ground.
So question from Alpha 3.
Send.
Do you want me to follow 1 Echo, or I split sometimes to also cover 2 Bravo while he's advancing on Hill 52 and that small town south of Hill 52?
Do that initially. That should not be a long task. As soon as we can be sure he's got it in hand, then you can rejoin your entire platoon up at Alpha 3 Alpha.
3 Alpha, copy.
And then from Alpha 3 Alpha, liaise with the recon so they can possibly in front of you as you move up to Bravo 3 Alpha.
Copy.
Yeah, 2 Bravo, 1 subsequent. Once we're moving forward into the South Valley, I might need you to get some look up the South Valley towards South Hartfield to make sure there's nothing coming in on our western approach. So if we're all good, I'm ready to go.
Let's drop down in Channelton.
When you're all in channels, first give comms checks and then give me Redcon 1.
Hello.
Hello.
The boys are back in town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit funny having the excise designer being the CO there, isn't it?
Okay. Call sign?
Yeah, kind of weird.
Okay, Alpha 3, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at those hills south of South Hartfield, and yeah, there's shit for
Bravo 2, Redcon 1.
Well, it's quite rainy.
Receiving.
Like, it's foggy too. I'm not gonna be able to see very far.
It's pretty shit viz at the moment. So
Well, no, I mean you can't see over the trees from the hilltop. The trees immediately to your north block your vision.
Romeo 1, Redcon 1.
And that place is gonna be hit by RT anyway.
yeah, true. And 1 Alpha's got a support by or attack by fire position to the north on 48.
6 Bro 1 Redcon 1. Radio check, not Redcon 1.
6 Alpha 2 radio check.
Yeah, so we're gonna have at least 1 Alpha
Redcon 1.
north of us, and we're gonna have 2 Alpha in the south, so there's no point that we take the hill for 1.
And 6 Bravo 2,
So
radio check.
my basic plan is that we're gonna move into South Hartfield with Alpha section covering the northwest, Bravo section covering northeast. And then we just focus on having the missile teams as far out as possible, and in the center of town we have RPG teams and mortars.
I think I'm just waiting radio check Alpha 1, unless I missed it.
6 Alpha 1, radio check over.
Receiving Alpha 1.
So you're looking for missile teams in the tree line
6
southeast
Alpha 1, Redcon
of
1.
South Hartfield.
Works. We just have to see when we get there. Unless you find some good spots now.
It was confirmed this is the main effort, right? Assess main effort.
Not sure. What you thinking?
Well, I was just thinking that that's going to be whacked with Artie, I would imagine. But it's AI, there's no humans, is there?
Radio check.
So that should be okay then, I guess. And by the time we get up there, there's not a lot of other spaces left.
Alpha 3 is Alpha 1. Read your line clear.
Just to confirm, K2,
6 is
are we?
3.
The order of
That's
march
Alpha 3?
is 2 Alpha first,
well,
us, then 1 Alpha.
You can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, all good. Loud and clear.
Alpha 3, Redcon 1.
I will have to check with them, but I'm assuming they're attacking online.
need to shoot
That's
today,
a smarter choice. And my plan then is that we are covering their eastern flank in the forest over Lima 2, Lima 3, Lima 3. That way we also end up in a good position to move into South Hartfield.
Enemy consists mainly of T-72 M4s and BMP-2s.
2 Bravo, Alpha 3.
2 Bravo, go ahead.
I'm going to wait until you move. First, I will send a section following you 300, 400 meters in case you find heavy targets.
Graphics on map right now should be 3 blue, brown lines, Lima 1, 2, 3. And a green dotted line down to a rally point marker in the forest.
Seen.
Tushing.
So basically, we will push over Lima 1, 2, 3. And take up position north side of Lima 3 and attack into South Hartfield, depending on how it looks.
Recon to move up
we will defend in South Hartfield, and if the pressure becomes too high, we will pull out along the green line.
The tanks are going to be following you anyways.
I will try to get smoke to cover our left flank when we push into along the dotted green line.
Yeah, so Swordsman, if you see enemy.
Yeah, I just heard thunder here at my location. Check the radar. We got a storm that just brewed up out of nowhere, so hopefully I'll be able to make the entire mission.
Oh dear.
Oh, ouch. Okay, well then we know at least.
Yeah, it's tornado weather here, so you never know.
Yeah,
tornado
we might not
weather.
even know. He might just disconnect.
Yeah. Oh, we had a bad storm here yesterday, but not a tornado.
1 Alpha, 2 Alpha from Brawl 1.
Oh, they're not uncommon here.
No.
Yeah, we're in what they call Tornado Alley here.
Really? Do you have to pay extra for your insurance?
1 Alpha, 2 Alpha, 1 Bravo 1 sending.
Not really.
Yeah, 1 Alpha, 2 Alpha from Brawl 1.
2 Alpha over.
I mean, this whole swath of the country is really
2 Alpha, wait. 1 Alpha, 1 Alpha.
It's 1 Alpha.
From 1 Bravo, question: are your intent to attack in line formation along the black line? Because in that case, my intent is to attack in the forest on the east side to cover your eastern flank over.
This is 1 Alpha. I am going to move up in the area west of the railroad track, and I believe 2 Alpha is going to move up east of the railroad track in between the railroad track and the forest, and it would be good if you went through the forest. Sure, that's clear.
That was not the question.
No, but it makes works. From 1 Bravo copies, then I will clear out the eastern forest. Out.
2 Alpha, it's my intent once we hit the RP to send 2 call signs east onto hills 4-1 and the hill to the east of that over.
1 Bravo copies. I will hold at the northern side of the forest, and when everything is set, I will move into Hartfield. So good to know that we'll have half a troop on our right side as well. Out. Alpha 66 Bravo 1 Recon 1.
Roger that. Just waiting Redcon confirmation, I think. Alpha 1 and Bravo 2.
Oh, sorry. Bravo 2, Redcon 1, over.
6, Alpha 1, Redcon 1, out.
Roger.
Okay, we're good to go.
Want me to start?
Okay, platoon on the line formation, march straight north.
A 1-2, you to my right.
Say again?
Are you to my right? I'm far left.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we have no friendly IDs on. In the next forest edge, observation post to the north.
Four with negative contact.
One negative.
3 negative.
2 negative.
Okay, 2 Alpha is a bit slow, so we will
Romeo
wait.
1, this is 2 Bravo, moving now.
So hold here for now.
Romeo, copy. I'm setting up near OP1. I'm about 500 meters short of the village below Hill 42, so clear to go. Out.
Romeo 1, 2 Bravo, we're moving towards 2-1 Echo's position, over.
Oopsie doopsie.
Romeo, copy. Wait out. Contact.
Okay, we have friendly markers on, at least on the map. Enemy APCR3 on hill 5-4 south.
6 of Romeo.
Copy.
Enemy contact just south of hill
Yeah, platoon
5-4.
march speed 2.
About 200 meters shy of that. An observation. Looking south. Over.
3 Alpha 6, be aware, 1 enemy contact, PC spotted south 5-4. Leave you to deal.
Battery maneuver to engage enemy PCs near hill 5-4.
Roger.
3
Alpha Romeo.
Dismounts up above, turned out. They'll help you spot in the woods.
3 Alpha Romeo.
1-2, friendly's left.
I'm bending slightly west to avoid that contact. Let me know when you're
Left alt Bravo.
Over.
Yeah.
Battery, copy.
1 Alpha 2 Alpha over.
I was just debating whether I wanted to do that now or wait till
moving a little bit slower than what you are in
I
east.
got closer.
With these woods on your right, they may help you.
Roger. We're gonna get to a point just short of this small collection of buildings to my front and form a halt. So
1-2, friendly's just in front of us to our left.
line together.
Scene. 2 Alpha and 1 Alpha is really desynced.
Okay, Alpha 3, Romeo 1.
Romeo.
Enemy PC has been destroyed.
Are we moving into the
Continuing
smoke
on the
trees to
advance
our front, or are
north,
we
south
bypassing them?
52.
Looking at bypass on right, left.
Copy.
Troops left have gone firm.
Bypassing left.
1-2 copies. Platoon, let's hold in the line with the forest here. Wait for 2 to start pushing.
Troops left moving now.
Roger, platoon, move. Speed 2.
At 1-2, they've gone firm again. Looks like they're leapfrogging.
Roger. Let's breach into the forest so we get into cover at least. We keep pushing. It's a pretty open forest, so we can push through the forest in speed 1 and just take it easy while they leapfrog outside. Speed 1 in the forest. Let me know when you guys are online again.
2 online.
Bravo section's online.
Excellent. Speed 1 march. These NVGs get really degraded with the rain. And they are pretty bad on a sunny day. Interesting. PSC2R southeast, 1/2 click out. Should be that we have friend enemies close, considering where they're setting up.
6-2 Bravo, contact enemy vehicle on map.
C, obviously get 3 Alpha to help you with that.
Copy.
So stay sharp. There is a high probability we will have a single
3
Alpha,
Alpha, 2 Bravo.
3 Alpha sent.
Enemy PC at 6238-0588, break.
Set. We are working on that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
We paused.
Is there some reason we've paused?
We're picking up Badger, I believe.
Looks like there's a vehicle behind us to the right.
No, not Badger.
Okay, good time to pick
Who's that?
Badger. I think that's one they just destroyed.
As long as I know why.
It's up, Betcha.
Yeah, with all the thunder in the
He might not
scenario,
be
I
on
can't tell
our
what's real life
frequency,
here.
right? You want to jump into his troop?
That's good news. Another player.
It's up, Betcha.
I'm not seeing a commercial.
He's trying. He's getting your IP.
Always a good one.
Roger that. Just in time.
Always good to have another set of eyes in this situation.
You will need it. Yeah, if you get a lot of enemy contacts, don't just stand up on top of a hill and swig it out, but I know you wouldn't.
Uh, 3-1 Alpha.
So we're just pausing for having Badger join us. Can't miss out on him. And all we can do meanwhile is wait and contemplate how much rain it is. So this is the pausing game. It's a game where we pause and then just sit and wait. Pretty fun. And the one who looks the longest in the pause menu is the winner. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Yay!
Okay, everyone. You go.
Okay, did you see that we have enemy on map just west of South Hartfield?
2 Bravo
Already
Romeo.
Hey, Gabriel's Popovas. Welcome back.
2 Bravo Romeo.
And I found a tree.
2 Bravo, go ahead, Romeo.
Be advised, I'm on foot behind that target there, just slightly to the east, so we'll check your fire.
Understood, I'll pass that on.
6, this is 2 Alpha, we're in contact.
6, roger.
Crossing.
Also, 2 Alpha, 1 Alpha, be aware potential ATGM around that area.
So how are you tonight, Gabrielus? I think I just call you Gabe. Makes my life much easier.
2 crossed.
Sweet. I'm not understanding why we haven't
6 to Alpha 1,
encountered
APC
anyone.
destroyed to the west of Hartfield, over.
6 copy.
APC, front.
Oh, finally. Not seeing it.
Yeah, I've got contact.
I'm doubting myself. Thermals looked like an APC. I'm going to move forward a little bit more.
6 Romeo.
So, what are you normally called?
10 for Romeo.
I've been through the village on foot, just south of Hill
Yes,
4-2. Village seems clear.
Gabe?
4 is watching
One
the
up
right
could
very
go,
carefully, don't see anything.
Could be infantry and direct that, but I'm moving north now. Over.
Roger, well done. Okay, 3
Copy,
Alpha, 2 Bravo,
4,
6.
no
We
contact.
seem to have cleared that village, so that route at the moment appears open apart from infantry to the western flank.
Negative on my last call. I thought it was a turret, but
1 Alpha,
negative.
2 Alpha, over.
No
Yeah, no
contact.
problem.
2 Bravo, acknowledged.
Gee, this is 1.
Remember a few months ago when I was
Roger.
dead bang
Roger,
sure I was
we're
seeing
now
enemy
in line
infantry,
with you,
so
ready
we
to,
deployed
resume
and
advance,
attacked
over.
and everything, and there was no one. I was seeing a road in front of me.
Roger. Resuming the advance now.
3 Alpha 2 Bravo.
3 Alpha send.
2 Bravo is now advancing north towards the town. We'll be moving in front of you, over.
3 Alpha copy. Be advised there is troops where the destroyed PC is. They dismount before it was destroyed.
Copy, I'm going to try to get machine gun fire onto them, over.
No, it's not. This is a very uncommon game. It's so uncommon that when you try to choose what game it is, it reverts to an old Steelbeast.
Alpha 3 Alpha on foot now, dismounting from
So this is Steelbeast Pro Professional Edition. And when I try to pick the game in the Twitch menu, it just says Steelbeast, which is an old legacy game from 1997. So it's a very unpopular game, and I don't have any viewers when I play this either.
1 Bravo, this is 1 Alpha, be advised, APCs on map, 800 meters to your front of her.
1 Bravo copies. Platoon hold at Lima 3. Bravo section, extra focus up on the hill, 4-1 left side.
4.
Think is a real slope for you. Alpha section, speed 1 across.
2.
Yeah, 4's got negative contact.
Okay, Bravo, continue.
3, watch your front. There may be somebody up on
Yeah,
that
I'm
slope.
watching. No viz.
One, are we halting here or are we continuing?
Continue to the forest edge.
No targets.
You're free to maneuver, so you can engage him if we see him.
1.
6-2 Bravo.
I haven't played squad, so I can't compare really.
Dismounts destroyed vicinity.
My understanding is squad is more like
Probably on slope up here. I can see quite a lot
to get through into South Valley.
This is more like a training simulator.
We'll take the left route behind the 2
one of the
Romeo.
bigger differences would be the size of it. For
3
example,
Alpha.
right now we are a reinforced company attacking,
Alpha 3 Alpha is
but we've been playing, I mean,
south
like
part is clear. I'm moving
Italian
through
size
Alpha
battles,
3
I
Alpha
guess,
now.
and that
Should
you
be able
can't
to
do in
move up and
squad.
observe from my previous position.
3, I'm moving just inside the wood line.
Copy.
Actually, you want me to stay out here?
Bravo 1 is Alpha.
That'll let you move right on the edge.
South for Bravo 1.
Yeah, do you wish one of my call signs to pull forward and engage that PC over?
From Bravo 1, you're welcome to do that. We can get a spot on it over.
Roger, out.
Okay, friendly tank is gonna shoot over our heads
3
and
Alpha,
destroy
Romeo,
the BMP as they can see
wait
it.
up. 3 Alpha Romeo.
3 Alpha, send.
Contact on Hartfield Road, just south OP3. You should be able to hit it from my position at 1-1 Echo. Over.
Okay, platoon, we're holding here for now
Yeah,
until we have 2 Alpha set up.
3 Alpha 6, yes.
Have we got any
Have
friendly
to
tanks
to
to our
South
left?
Valley and the Alpha 3 Alpha
A-firm.
position.
I can't see this,
6 and 1 Alpha.
whether it's a BMP or not.
Okay, we have friendly
Look
tank
left.
moving in close.
Yeah,
One look to my left, down the
move
road.
my western boundary a bit further east, i.e. between, I'm going to send 2 call signs into the hills south of
That's a friendly tank.
Hartfield.
Tanks to the left.
6 concur.
I
Got my
shot
three.
coming from the right.
Therefore, I want my western boundary to be indicated by the black line showing the
Okay,
route
enemy
north.
MC destroyed.
That came in from the right, you said, Snoggy?
6 happy with that.
Yeah.
Came to the right.
1 Alpha, acknowledge over.
It's destroyed though, I think.
On 1 Alpha 3.
I believe we are in the low ground. Okay, I'm seeing the BMP2 on the ridge
Yeah,
line.
roger. My western
it's
boundary
been
is
destroyed
going to slip
already.
east. So your eastern boundary now needs to move east to include up until the black line, over.
This is 1 Alpha, acknowledge, already moving east of the railroad this time.
1 Bravo 6.
San Juan Bravo.
And
with
I will
artillery
at
on
this
South
point
Hartfield
use
helping
the
us push.
black line as our eastern boundary.
From Bravo 1, gladly observing enemy infantry in South Hartfield, over.
Roger.
1-2, just be aware I
Six,
can't move
this is
forward
Alpha.
because the tank to my
APC
left is
destroyed,
firing,
on
so I've got
northern
no
edge of
vis.
Hill 41. However, I've got one vehicle that is tracked, over.
And he's immobilized.
Roger. Do you want to
Recommend
repair
already
vehicle?
on South Hartfield.
Temporarily?
We're going to move in.
6-1
Yeah,
Alpha, infantry
CEO has
behind
already asked me
the,
about it and I
destroyed
approved it.
PC engaging now.
Copy.
It's kind of backward that the company commander is asking platoon commander if he wants artillery.
1 Bravo artillery mission
very
on
polite.
infantry in 2 minutes 20.
Bravo 1 copies out.
1-2, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to reverse back, go around him, or?
Yeah, platoon reverse. We're gonna wait out indirect fire. We have splash in 2 minutes 30.
6 Romeo.
So we don't have to be in the forest edge while it's
Do you want
happening.
me to focus on the red road going west to south
One, this
from
is
South
for
Hartfield
Bravo
to
section
3
here.
Alpha?
Has
Or do you
got
need me to
high
go
ground
out?
in front of us. Recommend we stay at the forest edge. Catch anybody coming over the ridge line.
Sounds good. I mainly want to reverse out so we don't get splashed by enemy RT when they see the tank on the map.
Copy.
1 Bravo is 1 Alpha, 2 Alpha, over.
South 1 Bravo.
Yeah,
Right,
roger.
sir.
We're taking missile fire from South Hartfield. We can't identify any vehicles in there. Perhaps it's your turn to clear the infantry off 4-1 and then assault into Hartfield, over.
Wow, he's
Flash on
full of
South
suggestions.
Hartfield, 1 minute 10.
That's a joke.
Yeah. From 1 Bravo, not gonna bother with 4-1 Hill. We have splash on South Hartfield in about 1 minute. After that I will attack. So I'm assuming the AGMs firing at you will be suppressed in the South Hartfield and then I will attack and clear. My belief is that on Hill 4-1 there's only RPG teams at most left over.
Yeah, roger. Still a threat to us.
And if you go near him.
Exactly.
South Hartfield looks like enemy may be retrograding north.
Yeah, not sure what to do about that.
Yeah, 1-2, I'd be more worried about the hills behind South Hartfield, 3-7. There'd be ATGMs either in the woods to the west or on those hills providing defilade fire.
3 Alpha, 2 Bravo.
Well, I've been looking at squad, but I haven't really.
Proceed up to the next crossroads
I'm
north.
looking on YouTube videos of squad
And
games,
then wait
and
for
it hasn't
the
really attracted
Romeo
me.
elements to move down the roads to see if there's anything there. Then we'll make our decision which way to go. Over.
3 Alpha, copy. We will keep following you 300 meters
Platoon march.
behind.
Good copy.
As usual, my intent is to take it mounted, but if we encounter dismounts and we can't clear them out, we will dismount. 6-6 Bravo 1. Bravo 1 initiating attack on the town. Request high explosive on hill 3-7 in order to suppress possible ATMs, over.
6 copies, scheduling.
Yeah, 3, keep a special eye out for that guy on the right.
Quick observation halt at the forest edge.
Bravo 1, splash hill 37, 2 minutes 38.
Bravo copies.
2 observing.
1 observing. No visual, no heat sensors.
Something just flew fast left to right.
I think it was a friendly tank
2
round.
Bravo, Romeo.
Yeah, find the tank rounds. Okay, attack, please.
2 Bravo, go ahead.
I am attacking towards the left big building on the left side.
Valley.
2 Alpha, Bravo 1. Bravo 1 is attacking to the town. What are you engaging over?
We're just engaging some of the buildings.
So no visual enemies over?
No, not yet.
Roger out.
Romeo 2 Bravo, you were walked on. Go. Please repeat. Over. Say again. Last. Over.
Yeah, I'm picking up my infantry, continuing north across the red road. The orange road is secured and clear. Do you want to continue north from your position, or continue to Alpha 3 Alpha? Over.
I think we ought to head towards Alpha 3 Alpha. Over.
Understood. I'm leaving 2-1 in guard position, covering the South Valley, and use my other section to move north toward Hartfield. Over.
Good copy.
2 Bravo 6, yes, concur. Yeah, move east up the valley from Alpha 3 Alpha to Bravo 3 Alpha, because there's lots of ridges you can use as a rear guard.
Thermal contact, ridge behind. Missile.
Oh, that was close.
Shit. Yeah, that came right across my front.
Yeah, he barely missed me. There's 18 people to the front.
I engage in destroying.
My commander's down.
All units, further artillery coming down on hill.
Say location.
South Hartfield, where infantry was spotted.
Watch my tracers.
Splash 2 minutes.
Destroy them.
Splash on hill 37, 30 seconds.
On Bravo, copies.
Just setting buildings alight.
Roger. Okay, so keep scanning the far forest edge for more IGM teams.
Can I reload smoke?
A-firm.
3 Alpha 2 Bravo.
Observing splash on hill 37.
Okay, seeing forward crash. Someone can give me his tank. 2-3 Alpha call sign near hill 52 in the middle. I think that's you, Chris.
Giving it to you
now.
that. You've got it.
6 Alpha 2, ChrisReb, over.
I am pushing towards the burning building.
If he comes back, we'll pick him up.
6 Alpha 2, ChrisReb,
Still reloading smoke.
6.
Roger.
Okay, 2 Alpha are now holding to the west of Hartfield South for Chafarba.
Roger that.
1 Bravo completing their assault into South Hartfield. 2 Alpha have engaged enemy
1-2 moving
APC
up
in the area of target number 002. And 1 Alpha firming up to my west.
Bravo, let me know when
Roger
you're
that.
set.
I'm
I think this town is
so
probably
1
on the
Alpha
western side.
Bravo, your defensive positions, that whole area. I won't be prescriptive.
Copy. Moving
Your aim
down
will be
now.
to spot enemy coming down from the north and northeast.
1-2 in
if
position,
necessary,
observing
engage the
left,
flankers as
west.
They push south down the valley.
Excellent.
Roger, is it your intent that we assume position 1 Alpha?
That would be a good.
We have friendlies
position,
to
but
our
that's
west
further north
in
to
line
look
with
at
us.
that height.
Over.
I don't want
Very
you
good,
trying to
get
hold
observation
positions down in the
north.
valley.
Roger.
Excellent.
6 2 Bravo.
Start dismounting ATM teams and this and
My plan is
set
to
up.
push towards Alpha 3 Alpha.
4.
And no farther. Is that approved? Over.
That is approved. Yes, keep the tanks in front of you in the advance.
We'll pass 3 Alpha units through us then when we get to the crossroads. Over.
6 are confirmed.
3 Alpha 2 Bravo.
2 Bravo, set.
3 Alpha. Yes, we're going to move down into the valley, and then form a line, and then let you pass through and proceed east. We'll follow you. Over.
3 Alpha, copy.
West 4 splash on that little ridge
That
north of
friendly
South
artillery
Hartfield.
impacting
Now,
South Front.
after that, no further artillery.
6 Alpha 2, over.
Unclear. I haven't heard
6
called.
Alpha 2, request
Is that friendly
fire
artillery?
on ATGM infantry marked on map to the north
Stand by.
of Hill 41 over.
6 looking for Mark. Got it, seen.
6-6 from Bravo 1. Is that friendly indirect fire north of South Hartfield over?
Confirm my last barrage north. There was a unit spotted there previously. Once that's lifted, no further fires north.
Excellent. Bravo 1 has cleared South Hartfield, setting up defense to the north, has destroyed 1 missile team and located 1 infantry team that and in the area over.
Roger that. I have reports of infantry team needing suppression south of South Hartfield. I'm just setting that up now.
Roger. Okay, we will have friendly indirect fire on Hill 41.
These guys can't fire through the from the houses, can they? With the missiles?
No.
1 Alpha, 2 Alpha.
2 Alpha, 1 Alpha.
Yeah, roger. Just working out a plan on our next phase, a defensive. As you're already up there, if you want to assume control of the position 1 Alpha, roger, Father.
This is 1 Alpha, that was my plan.
Roger. Is my intent to pull call sign 2 Alpha slightly to the east of the village south Hartfield, leaving 1 Bravo defending the actual village. So therefore 2 Alpha becomes the mobile reserve over.
This is 1 Alpha, understood.
1-4. I have drawn a brown
6
line
is 1
through
Alpha.
town that limits between
10-6.
Alpha and Bravo.
This is 1 Alpha, request permission to move to battle position 1 Alpha this time, over.
Permission granted. All indirect up there is finished. The only indirect will now be south of the village. Happy hunting out.
3, I'm having to move my forces east a little bit.
Roger.
Two-1. Do have a
All
good
units
position
try
for
and give me
ATM.
some warning if your ammo status gets amber.
2 seconds.
I'll try and get a truck to
Do
you.
you have a good position on your
Yeah, 6
ATM?
is 2 Alpha, be opportune at the moment to send.
Okay,
an
I'm just
alpha
moving.
to
I've got
village.
my squad in the
South
forward
Hartfield,
house observing
Roger,
west,
can
and
you
my
catch them now?
anti-tank team is to the left of that, observing
do you want
forward
control of it?
northwest over.
Okay, Roger. Because my GM team is not in a good spot, I can't
Yeah,
find
pass
any
it to
better.
MD,
So
we'll see if he can't break
I have
this
a
one.
max range of maybe 400
6
500
Romeo,
meters.
contact, wait out.
Unfortunately, my keeps wanting to get into the house though.
Okay, Major Duck, you have 410 Alpha in the south.
Or what's the whole tactic, I think it is?
6 Romeo.
To prevent them from that.
Contact report. Just slightly north of Hill 48. Have enemy recon vehicle on mountaintop. I can observe from OP3. It's stationary at the moment. Over.
Roger. Okay, 3 Alpha, OP3 recon unit can see enemy
Okay,
unit
friendly
on
splash on Hill
4-8.
41.
Sim, I'm working on that right now.
Roger, leave that with you. Out.
Position where it says tank defense over.
4 has missile team deployed.
Excellent.
All units, final splash down
Also,
on 8
eyes
PM
in
position
tall
mark,
building looking north.
south of South Hartfield.
Good effect. The target, yeah, the round
What is the
on
command
target.
for climbing up on the roof? Is it defense?
6 my 4 reports, rounds on target.
No, I think you have
6,
to.
contact, wait. Enemy tanks and column approaching.
Maybe, and
You put them on defend
stand
over
by.
on the side.
default behavior in buildings.
Okay, start retrograde. 3 Alpha,
Alpha,
start
high
defense
tide.
position.
To cover you.
2 Bravo 6, be aware enemy tanks moving down the middle valley north to south. Start getting out some of your infantry. 2
Bravo, copy.
6 Romeo.
Friendly tanks have
Contact
bypassed
report.
us in front of our position now.
Roger.
I
Yeah,
have
1
at
2.
least
1
two
Alpha's
platoons
right in
of
front of
enemy
my
tanks
fire.
coming down the red road towards Alpha 3 Alpha battle position. I still have that enemy recon vehicle on the hill.
Roger.
I am pulling my recon units back as we speak.
Roger that. Back with all due haste. Yeah, 3 Alpha, it is not my expectation that you should halt that entire enemy column. If necessary, you might have to pull off to the side.
So 1 2, I have orientated my arcs
Yeah,
to the
copy.
west of 1 Alpha, so I'm covering the railway line and the road, because nobody else seems to be, apart from 1 call sign from 4 over.
Sounds good. How far do you see from your location?
2 8.
All units, we have 1 enemy thrust coming down the eastern edge of Middle Valley, but that is not necessarily the only one.
One Alpha acknowledged.
How'd you laser again? I thought it was control.
Right mouse button.
That's what I use. Right mouse button.
Well, that ain't working.
Well, what are you lasing with? I don't think we got anything with lasers.
That might. I just realised that. Yeah, right.
Romeo 3 Alpha.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 2. I could
Stand by,
probably
be
see
ready. They are
in pieces
approaching west of
about
hill
1,500
50,
metres to the west, but it's
50
only
S.
through channels as
50
there's
Sierra.
rising
So
ground.
they're
over.
moving east
Right.
of that one. So
Moving
they're not
static.
coming on the main road anymore. They left the road and going off road. Copy. Alpha 3, copy.
Roger, there's a splash out on the recon of 4 Hill 4-8. Obviously, I can't hit the tanks if they're still moving too fast.
Recon, this is Alpha 3.
Send.
Can you identify what kind of tanks are advancing on the east?
I estimate T64 types, still unclear a bit. I'm only on
6-1 Alpha, we have tank
binoculars.
contact to our northwest of battle position 1 Alpha this time, over.
Roger that. So Western Force, yeah, engage them.
There you go,
Not
short
direct
sweet.
on.
Looks like
It's
something
half
north
to
of
your
your
south,
position.
But it's not an issue at this time, over.
Yeah, Roger, I'm redeploying my
And 3 Alpha,
land.
be advised, they're on the battle, the Bravo 3 Alpha battle position now, coming straight south towards you.
Roger.
6
If
Alpha
they get-
2, we're also engaging contacts in the west now.
If they
Roger
get
that.
closer to you, I'll be able to flank shot.
Idea is to just try and absorb some of the
We
thrust.
still have
weaken
friendly
them,
tanks that will
so
deal
when
with
they
it.
fix further south, we can then roll
But if
them
they
up.
slip through, let's get them with the Milans.
Romeo 6. Request indirect directly on Hill 50 Sierra. Over.
Roger, fire plotted, Hill 50 south.
Oh, I see a
Waiting
leopard
for
about to
approval.
get smoked by a BMP.
I'll cancel the previous one and
He
get it
doesn't
there.
even see it.
Oh, Hill 48.
Yep. Oh,
Okay,
he's
flash
got it now.
50 south in 2 minutes 44.
1
6
2.
Romeo, be advised, I'm
I
pulling
am
my,
just
1-1
deployed under a
eco unit
D5
has suffered
on a rear
crew
slope
casualty.
to
Back
my
towards
front.
you,
Well, I got flank
ambulance
shots to the
at,
left and right of that. I
Hill
just don't
42.
want to be exposed too
Roger
much
that.
to the
Right, break it
oncoming
down.
attack over.
Yeah, looks good.
6, this is Alpha 3.
Roger. Bed for 6.
Enemy tank platoon destroyed on the east.
Well done.
6 Bravo 2.
Ben from 2.
I have a platoon battle position marked on map. I'm deploying the missiles facing northeast from there.
Good work. If you need to keep half your platoon hidden and mobile, fine.
Good copy.
Yes, a 3 Alpha, if you need to give any more ground, 2 Bravo is setting up a position behind you.
Yeah, we're in a better position for ambushing the
Fantastic.
tanks when they exit the forest.
3 Alpha, do you want us up near you, over? 2 Bravo?
I wish I had a GMLR right now. I'm on the top building right now looking north. Would be great.
Three Alpha, splash on those tanks ahead of you in 20 seconds. Using some ICM.
Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks, 6 tanks. Who the hell deploys an entire company in a small fort
Oh, we
like
got more
that?
tanks in the northwest.
In a map.
Yeah, my guys won't set up.
7 to 6.
Engage destroyed 1 BMP on top at
Put 'em in a
battle
state
position
order.
1 Alpha. 1 tank damaged, sending him back to the maintenance section in 2 Bravo's area. His combat ineffective. Turret's completely useless.
Roger that.
They still won't set up.
Short
No
Sweet, have you
reinforcements
given them a
available
stay
just
order?
I can't hear you.
Stay order.
3 tanks, still good.
Roger.
Will you repeat?
10 to 6, 3 Alpha.
Yeah, have you given them a stay order?
Yeah, I've given it a defend order.
3 enemy tank platoon destroyed that forest. Last
Stay
tank
normally works.
mark, I think is destroyed, is being hit by a direct ICM fire. We are a bit low on ammo, so request resupply track
No,
behind Alpha 3
still
Alpha.
not doing it.
DP.
Roger, sending one up.
6 Alpha 2 contact. Tanks and APCs, grid square 5911. 2 tanks destroyed. Looks like it's a platoon plus over.
Roger that. Okay, 3 Alpha.
There he
Now.
goes, he's doing it now.
Yeah, now.
6. This is
Yeah, 2 Alpha, 1 Alpha. It looks like you've got a second enemy column debouching from that pass to the northwest.
I can see lots of engagement. No targets yet, though.
Yeah, they're blasting a whole bunch of tanks up there.
Yeah, tanks are dealing with it.
2 tanks are hit. All the targets are currently behind a wood from my vis.
Roger.
But I'll get any stragglers coming up.
So, not much for us to do right now. Just sit back and watch the show.
Weather's improving.
Oh, yeah.
Always something.
Uh, 6 is Alpha 2 over.
Send Alpha 2.
Yeah, looks like that thrust has been halted. Minimum 4 or 5 tanks destroyed, 2 or 3 APCs are.
Well done.
Piecemeal attack.
Yep.
Not very coordinated.
AI.
I got a supply truck running through my missile position.
Grab some missiles.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
see
said
him
it
and
up
try
to
to.
tanks on the...
Yeah.
6 Alpha 3.
6 Central Alpha 3.
Seems there is one tank immobilized on hill 50S. Request ICM or send some of the mechanized infantry to finish that.
I can send you one more artillery call.
Yep, or send the infantry to kill that tank in the forest. It's immobilized.
I love it how tankers tell us how to use the infantry. It's fine. It's another tank's just
Roger,
appeared.
you want the repair vehicle? Medic.
Seen.
Okay, I'll see if I get that.
1-2 looks like second wave coming in. One MBT directly north of my position.
You seen. Still not in range though.
Yeah, there's a tank platoon on the hill.
The tanks are going to get it
Gonna
anyway.
make it farther.
Yeah. We only have 2 clicks range from the Milans.
Well, if I get no unfriendly targets, I do have 3 friendly tanks in front of my missile position.
Let's start the autumn Steelbeast session with fracking free friendlies.
1 Alpha to 2 Alpha.
Oh yeah, if we each pick a tank, that's 3 with 3 missile teams.
True,
We can call that an accident.
Yeah, I was just about to say, see who wins that one.
1 Alpha.
Yeah, confirm you're tracking further tank platoon coming in from the northwest of it.
This is 1 Alpha, that is confirmed. I have 1 vehicle black on ammo, 1 tracked. I pulled them off the hill. I have 1 tank engaging right now.
Roger.
Ooh, fuel leak.
Come on, baby. Come a little closer.
Yeah, Badger
Flash on
shooting
hill
into the berm, so...
50 Sierra at 1
Nice
minute
OP.
17 seconds.
You may get a chance to shoot. Badger shooting into the hill up there. He's
Is he
not
killing
pulling
the
far
hill?
enough forward. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting hit. They're firing back.
Yeah, 3 Alpha. If he's still there after that, then I might send some infantry.
Well, he's not
Okay,
moving.
it's
That
a kill.
platoon's not moving.
I'm just surprised that hit isn't whacked with RT yet.
Yeah, I think this is all a bit too easy, to be honest.
Oh, you're doing combat recovery.
He's got to be out of Sabo soon.
Yeah, 12 left in total.
These are American infantry in a German Marder.
Yeah.
6 Romeo.
Oh, okay.
Lend lease.
Just west of Hill
Lend-Lease
45
infantry.
in the Hartfield gap, 1 APC. I have eyes on Hartfield
Oh, we
gap
got
road,
slammed.
the main road. They're not
Jesus.
coming down that way, so they have to be using
No,
a
I would
small
pull
road
back.
behind us.
No, I'd stay up there and fight it out. Your fuel leak.
Yeah, what two? Just be aware there's a platoon of BMPs behind them as well.
Seen. And, well, 1 Alpha is getting
this is Alpha
beaten
2
up
over.
there, but at the same time we
Send
have
out.
2 Alpha close
there's
to
a
us
further
that's
armor
gonna
push
deal with
now,
the enemy, unfortunately.
Moving 500 meters east of the last one. We have 1 platoon of tanks destroyed, a further platoon of tanks and PCs moving direct south of it.
Roger that. Do not advance into the open for them, just get them in the flank if required.
6 Alpha 3.
Send Alpha 3.
We are calling HE on hill 50S. Request ICM, not HE. We have tank target in the area.
Cav gunner is just about to be moving pillbox.
I was saving that, but I'll do it again if you like.
They're about to be bringing me out of ammo very, very shortly.
Repeat out. Repeat out.
Oh, come closer, baby, come closer.
Copy, but not HE.
No.
ICM.
ICM 40 seconds.
Yeah, these are
Your
T-72s
resupply is
versus
moving up in the battle position Alpha 3 Alpha.
Copy. Thank you.
There's a turret.
They're in dead ground for me.
Yeah, 3 Alpha, be aware, Echo has a view to the start of the Hartfield Gap Road, reports no contact.
ChrisReb is doing great as usual in the recon road.
6 Alpha 3. Alpha 3.
Send.
The ICM is on target. I think that enemy tank is destroyed. So we move and occupy B3.
Confirm
Alpha.
occupy Bravo 3 Alpha.
Copy.
6 Alpha 2.
1 Alpha, 1 tank destroyed.
Tank 2 is now destroyed. We're shifting our fire onto the APC hill.
Well done, you're doing a good job of holding them far north.
Roger, it's 1 Alpha included.
So 1 Alpha is getting in bad situation right now.
6-2 Bravo.
The only tank that can roll up and shoot is only having 6 sabres left. And
They really need to pull back now and, and
send
the other guys come forward.
Now to support the tanks.
2 Bravo, copy. I was asking for a tasking.
Yeah, 2 Bravo should go forward and do a relief in place.
In case they break through. Then we'll put your other 2 up later.
Good copy.
2 Bravo is a mech platoon.
2 Alpha, 1 Alpha.
Oh, 2 Alpha. Sorry, it was the other one then. 2 Alpha.
2 Alpha, over.
There's 1 Alpha. We're down to 1 combat ineffective. 1 combat effective tank. He's almost out of ammunition. There seems to be a platoon of PCs left.
Roger.
You really should have called that
you
earlier.
Pull back off that hill.
Yeah.
Get yourself back into the village of South Hartfield. You can at least get
He doesn't
that
want to pull
vehicle
back, he's not going to
reloaded.
stay there till the end.
Yeah, good coords. 1 Alpha, 2 Alpha.
Oh no.
Alpha 3.
Oh, he's cresting.
Send Alpha 3.
The resupply track at Alpha 3 Alpha. Position is to expose. Just you hide that a bit more.
He's just trying to burn up all the... Oh no, there he goes.
6 Alpha 2 over.
Dead for 6.
That latest armoured thrust has now been turned to dust over.
Outstanding.
Oh,
Where the hell?
On the
So
right.
who's on the hill at the minute?
He got hit from Middle Valley.
1 immobilised tank, I think.
Oh, the other tank's about to get blown up too.
All units sit rep. We seem to have destroyed the eastern thrust for now, moving forward to occupy Bravo 3 Alpha. And 2 enemy thrusts from the northwest destroyed.
The tank is on the map.
Wait up. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, Romeo,
Update
2-1 Echoes up
Middle
there.
Valley.
And 4-1 Echoes up.
Gap.
Looking at
yeah.
the MSR.
Yeah.
6-1 Alpha. Tank at least a section just north of Hill 51. Platoon 1 Alpha is combat ineffective. We're down to the 1 broken tank.
Roger, I'm going to hand you off 1 Charlie, which has just arrived.
Rest in peace,
Gonna
1
give it
Alpha.
to reserves.
Holy fuck, we have one more
Okay,
tank
1
company
Charlie to the
reserve.
south is yours.
What?
That was
3
poor
Alpha,
though.
2
They
Bravo.
should never have done that. They
Yeah,
should have.
3 Alpha send.
That's just gaming, not
2 of
proper
my call
tactics.
signs from my 2nd section are heading up to vicinity Hill 50 Sierra.
this
behind
shoot
your tank,
AI
over.
that they want to do.
Copy. Deploy your EDGMs as fast as possible. I think we have another attack incoming.
I'm still amazed the enemy don't use artillery.
Do you want me to deploy them on 50 Sierra?
Yeah, and they should come as a company, not
Well,
individual
that's where you
platoons.
can cover that
Maybe they
main
did.
road that goes
I don't
from
know.
there.
Maybe
North.
we were in column formation along
the
the roads
south.
and didn't have time to form up.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, good copy.
You know how hard it is to script this AI.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Should we just go ahead and turn our ammo in now, beat the crowd at the end of the game?
Yeah. That's,
Start doing the maintenance.
I think we should attack.
Contact report.
The mech
north
platoon is
of,
attacking, the tanks supporting.
of Hill 5-1, 1 tank platoon. Also have further IFVs coming down from Hartfield Gap. I'm trying to get eyes on them now, but they're moving south now, at least platoon strength. Over.
6 Alpha, over.
Send for 6.
Yeah, roger, be advised I've lost all my forward cover from 1 Alpha.
Roger that. 1 Charlie has been given to 1 Alpha and is moving forward now.
Yeah, roger. Do you wish me to resume at 1 Alpha, or are we giving that away, over?
If it's that exposed, I think you might have to give that away for the time being.
Roger.
Yes. 1 Charlie, yes, if you resume your original tasking.
3-2, we're taking fire here.
This is 1 Charlie, acknowledge. Moving up on the westernmost recon route.
Roger. Okay, 3 Alpha, we're just trying to get eyes on the tanks and PCs emerging from the Hartfield Gap to see if they turn west or east.
3 Alpha, copy. Yes.
I've got breakfast on, if anybody wants any ham and peaches.
That sounds good right about now.
You got some
You know,
coffee?
I've recently discovered Marmite. It is the best thing ever.
It is, isn't it? You
Yeah.
either love it or you hate it, but I love Marmite. Try it with fried potatoes. Fantastic.
What they're saying, marmaid?
Marmite,
Yeah,
yeah.
present.
Like the first time I
I'm
tried it, I was like,
getting a good
ugh. But
position
then,
on
like,
those,
after the
tanks,
second or third time, I was like, eh, it's not so
5-1.
bad. And now it's
I'm
just, I
gonna
can't have
secure
enough.
your flanks, but I think you have best
It's good for
observation
you as
from
well.
your
To
position.
Google.
Vitamin B.
3 Alpha, copy.
When I'm trying to Google it, I get mermaid.
Well,
Marmite.
Marmite and
M-A-R-M-I-T-E.
the Australians have Vegemite, which is similar
Yeah.
but not the same.
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same, but similar. Similar idea.
Okay, marmite.
It's great with
worked.
toast and butter.
Yes.
So it was a tradition in the British Army to have tea and toast at 10 o'clock, or coffee and toast. And if you get a lot of toast, a lot of butter, and spread some Marmite on it, you can't beat it.
That's really good. But it's not like jam. It's not sweet at all. It's like
No.
I've
like
never
almost like a
seen this
gravy.
before.
Really?
No.
Short and sweet, get another vehicle getting close to your kill zone.
Yeah, I've seen.
A truck. You think 1-2 Alpha will give you a truck?
I don't really care at the moment. I'm leaving it to the AI if they don't want to. I mean, I'm not even sure they've got one call sign there currently. To be honest, I'll use a Marder against that. I wouldn't waste a million.
1 Alpha 3.
Yeah.
Recon Alpha 3.
That's a
I
platoon
have
of
reference
trucks.
point 003. That is small town. Cover
Second.
with my
That's a platoon
Oh,
of
wait.
trucks.
Okay, 6
It was.
Echo, 6 Romeo. I have further tanks coming
Well,
south.
we just
at
lost
the
the
middle
recon
valley.
element
Just lost
E.
one recon
Yeah,
vehicle.
middle
Don't run
valley.
by
North of that,
tanks.
5-5.
Roger that. I'm going to have to redeploy.
Did you copy that, 3 Alpha?
One Echo, Jason.
Yes, I got it. Okay, 2 Bravo. I need
Moving.
2 call signs west. Enemy crossing the middle, from the middle valley to south over the hills.
Moving now.
One Charlie.
1 Charlie.
Stand by. I might need you to head direct north over that ridge. Enemy tanks seem to be coming across the hills around 5-5 toward the south valley.
It's 1 Charlie, acknowledged.
So apparently, I can buy Marmite on stores that I have in my town. So I will have to go and check.
Right, let me give you 2
Try
Charlie.
a little one first, because you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Can you move him up to where
It's
the
not like Nutella.
CO Alpha
It's
is ready?
very, very
I can
thin.
send him west or north from there.
You kind of have to build up a bit of tolerance.
Do you know what Bovril is?
2 Alpha
Katie?
6.
No.
2 Alpha.
Okay.
Are you good to hold with your
It's
present
like a
force?
beef extract.
Oh, Bollocks. Yeah, the one you bring up in water and just heat
Yeah,
up.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
So Marmite is
2
not
Alpha,
like
yes.
not exactly like that,
She's
but it has a
slightly
similar
concerned
taste.
about
Okay,
enemy
well, that I like.
infiltrating
I
Yeah,
drank
and
it
it's
when I
quite
was in
nice,
UK.
as I say, on
between
toast and
my
butter. It's
position
great.
and our eastern forces.
Yeah, concur. That was my request. I'm going to redesignate 1 Charlie to
Well,
fill
looks
that.
like we've got
Roger.
Okay,
a
1
mix of
Charlie, your
T-72s
task
and
is confirmed.
T-90s
Move
that are
north
moving past that.
through the
recon
orange track,
element.
establish positions either on the south side of South Valley, or
T90s.
if you feel, move up to the north on the north
T90s.
side to
Yeah,
engage
looks
the
like
enemy
it.
tanks.
Well, it's the
Stepping up the game.
T72s in the briefing.
This is 1 Charlie, acknowledged.
Yeah, but they said that there would be a few T-90s in it too. I'm seeing 5 tanks past 6 tanks. Okay, so there's 2 platoons, a platoon of T-90s and T-72s.
From which call sign?
Well, it's a dead call sign, so I'm not going to call it in. That would be cheating, but
Yeah.
it's, well, you see the lone tank marker in the east? By Middle Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving south.
The closest should be like Alpha 2.
1 Bravo, 1
Recce,
Alpha,
5.
2 Alpha over.
1 Bravo, son.
Confirm your ATGMs engaging those trucks over.
Confirm.
Confirmed we can engage them over.
Roger, we're tracking them as well. Just wondered
Get him
if
to
you
kill
got
him, then.
AI or you got eyes on over.
Was that your AI
Some-
engaging?
It was my AI engaging, but to be honest, I don't want to waste anything.
From 1 Bravo, that's our AI engaging the trucks. If you want to light them up with heat, you're welcome over.
Or Unit 6, I'm assuming everybody has a ride at this time. If not, please report it.
Six, 1 Charlie. Could you tell me where you're sending
The Leopard is a
repair
beautiful
vehicle?
tank.
It was coming back your way, but I could move it off to the side to let you through.
6 Alpha 3.
10 for 6.
Yeah, short and sweet, your missile team
That's
just
exactly
fired his
that way
last
west.
missile.
You want us
Yeah, the
to send my
bastards.
Yeah, mount them up and reload them.
while they are advancing south, or I hold this BP Alpha 3 Alpha position.
Break. 6 Romeo.
Then
Enemy tanks south of Hill 55 going south. Move your supply out of the way.
Roger.
Bravo, shift
yes,
one of
3
your
Alpha,
missile
you can move
teams
1
to the
section here
east
and the
side
flank 1
of South
Charlie is
Valley,
coming in
so
from
you
the
have
south.
fire along the Brown Road moving east.
Copy 3, do you have visibility that way?
Roger, I'll start walking that way.
Yep, I'm going to shift mine too.
1, 2, just reloading.
Yeah, 1 Charlie, my 2 CSS are
Right.
coming south and they're going to turn off at the Y junction. Yeah, well done, 2 Bravo from 6. I have tanks coming to your aid. Yeah, 1 Bravo, we are aware enemy tanks will be breaking into the South Valley east of your position, but I have units moving to intercept.
Bravo 1 copies. I'm already repositioning 2 missile teams to cover the Brown Road leading east. Over.
Well done. Out.
Oh, this is a race, is it? So both those tanks on our left are going to be pointing east, and none of them are going to be pointing north. I hope nothing else comes up on them.
Yeah, I hope
3 Alpha, this is 2 Bravo.
Or 2 Alpha
Send
will
2
observe
Bravo.
north, or they're gonna be fucked.
3 Alpha, if you can... I was going to say, let them get down into the valley. I have 2 missile teams covering the valley.
3 Alpha, copy. I let them advance.
Oh no, feel free to kill them if you can, over.
Not going to do that with an M16, mate.
Battery, Chavik attack, left 2 platoons, maybe a company.
So, good news is that whenever you see the tank
Roger
platoons,
that.
guys,
Okay, 1 Charlie
they are
is
in
laser
range.
attack.
1 Charlie acknowledged.
Battery,
Yep,
we
there
lost
is
1
that.
tank.
6 Alpha 2 over.
I think we can
Alpha
attack.
2 send.
I think we
Roger,
can
I've got
do
3
an
cold
attack and
tanks,
seize the wood line.
to assist in that threat as well, over.
Roger that, but yes, facing...
West side
do
of
not abandon
Foxtrot
your
01, or...
I think we can take
Got
Hill
tanks
49
on
and
front.
38 and stop them coming down the
position.
valley.
Poor,
We've got tanks to our front.
Bravo
tanks.
left on the road.
Missile out.
Romeo 1 Charlie.
Hit point 1.
6-6 Bravo 1 engaging tanks at OP 5R.
Roger that. They are really... They put themselves in a bit of a sack there, haven't they?
Good shot, 3.
Yeah, but I think the tank killed it before I got the shot.
Bloody brilliant.
Oh, and also I have 1 Charlie coming up as well. Okay, if
Yeah,
you're
there's
firing
more tanks.
yourself, make sure that your ID targets as we have friendly tanks approaching from the south.
Copy.
You guys are having a whale of a time.
Alright, that was my 2 missiles.
Yep, I'm going back to reload. Got 2 at least.
Yeah, somebody clocked my second tank, so I only got the 1.
One guy, he clocked it and I
Alpha
had
6
enough
Bravo
time
1.
to switch to a different target, luckily, so.
7 Bravo 1.
From Bravo 1, suggest you allow me to do a smaller combat recce to the forest west of Foxtrot 01 to get eyes on the north and establish how much enemies we have left in the northwestern territory, over.
Roger, permission granted.
Out. John Sweet, you and your vehicles will do the recce.
Roger.
Leave the dismounts behind.
Roger.
So our friendly tanks just charged point blank into that
Trail.
attacking column.
pretty much.
It's the same platoon that got whacked on 48.
I want you to take this back to Bravo 3 Alpha and then commence a northern reconnaissance towards the entrance to Hartfield Gap.
It's like they keep taking us to roll the tanks.
1 Charlie, 6.
There's 1 Charlie.
1 2. I'm pushing west first. Then we will cross the road and then push north.
Of those enemy units.
2.
Getting across to get view into Middle Valley and the entrance to Hartfield Gap. Bravo or Alpha 3 is doing the same from the southeast.
Roger. 1 Charlie, acknowledge, moving out.
1 Charlie, 2 Bravo.
It's a lot of blowing up
He's
tanks
got
over there.
2 Bravo, this is 6.
I am pushing 1 team. Vicinity Hill 55 along the fire gap over.
Roger, you've anticipated. I was going to say mount up 1 section and move up that way.
Will do.
Then once you move up that way, if you can establish any positions with your missile teams into the Middle Valley, do so.
Good copy.
1 2. I'm breaching out in the terrain on your left side. One, 2, ceasefire. What are you shooting at?
Oh shit. Did I hit anybody?
Yeah, Theodore 3. Wiggleaf, get the medic team out. Bravo 2-1, Bravo is fucked.
Copy.
1 2 on my left.
What did I shoot at?
Your own ATM team.
Yeah, small screen. Fucking 3 things and I didn't even see it. Oh, that's my fault.
Bravo 1 6.
South Bravo 1.
Splash 2 minutes 30 on that infantry unit north of your positions.
Bravo 1 copies.
Yeah, totally my fault, sorry. I really got disorientated.
6 Romeo.
Well, at least it was your own squad.
Romeo sent for 6.
Be advised, I hear armor tracks sound near Hartfield Gap. Position unknown, but bearing in. Wait out.
6 Alpha 2 over.
Dead Alpha 2.
Yeah, could have fires on that infantry marked on map. You never know if he's going to call it anonymous.
Already called.
Roger.
Active 1 minute 47. Yeah, 1 Bravo, yes. Recon north, I just want to see, is there enemy units lurking up on those passes anywhere?
Bravo 1 copies. What is my limit of expectation over?
Limit of expectation is initially over that first little set of wooded ridges looking to that little narrow valley. There's a northeast, southeast brown road. Just eyes on that.
So Hill 3839 south of that over.
KT, what team am I trying to pick up here?
Bravo 2, 1
Missile
Bravo.
team.
Bravo
Missile
2,
team.
Bravo. Copy.
And
Yeah, 1 Charlie, 3 Alpha 2 Bravo. If there's armor
Copy.
sounds coming that gap, our intention would be to try and defeat that before pushing into the gap.
Uh, 6 Alpha 2 over.
10 Alpha 2.
Yeah, Roger. I'm going to resume my defence in the area south of 1 Alpha. I'm going to push one half of my platoon forward to fires F01 in
Observation, hold
order
that forward
for
edge.
1 Bravo
Roger.
over.
6 concurs. I was just about to ask you to do the same. Well done.
Out. Roger, be advised, APC on map.
Obviously, fires, destroyed vehicles.
APC to the north.
Men. Oh, got something firing.
Yeah.
Romeo 3 Alpha.
Friendly inert fire hitting.
Yeah, 3 Alpha. I hear sound coming from east of the Hartfield gap, from east of my 4-1 position.
Gunners calling
Could be coming
APC.
down that 45 roadway.
Correct.
Already have destroyed any vehicle. Yeah, I copy.
That's over like 1.5 kilometer. Gonna be hard to hit.
Engaging.
Oh, well done, 1-3 Alpha. Just going to say enemy vehicle just coming down at you.
Scoring anything?
Engaging that PC. Still, my gunner's saying still up.
Fire. Target.
There you go. You hit it. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits. He's dead.
Ceasefire.
Nice.
He's burning. No other targets.
Roger. Let's push.
Six is 1 Charlie.
1 Charlie sent.
This is 1 Charlie. No sign of enemy on this route.
Roger that. As soon as 3 Alpha is ready to move forward, you are clear to move forward to roughly that village and the hills around 5-1. That's across the valley.
Romeo. 6 Romeo.
Hey 4, how's my
Send
medics
Romeo.
looking?
I hear increasing noise coming from north towards... Yeah, contact.
Contact
Thanks for that.
infantry.
Romeo, I have that road of 45 cover. Tell me if they are coming this direction.
Roger that.
Of the 45 hill.
Yeah, understood. I'm pulling my Victor out now and putting foot on the ground.
1 Charlie, this is 6.
Destroyed.
6-1 Charlie.
Halt my last
Yeah,
order.
cheers,
Be
that.
prepared to orientate facing east-northeast. Enemy tanks will be bypassing 4-1 Echo, coming down that hill, road over hill 4-5.
One more.
This is 1 Charlie. Acknowledge. Moving into position to engage.
And 6
That's
Romeo,
right.
stand by. Have visual on
Move.
at least.
2 following.
2, I think you got him good.
And 2, 3
he's
Alpha
not
is
healing.
moving down towards OP3. Confirm, OP3.
OP3, confirm.
6-2 over.
Send.
Consolidating my position just to the west of position 1 Alpha, covering the western entrance into Middle Valley, over.
Roger that.
And 6 Romeo.
Romeo's 6.
Just a repeat of last, they're coming south towards OP3. They're not coming down the road this time, so watch out for the 3 Alpha teams in Bravo 3 Alpha, okay?
Roger that. Okay, 1 Charlie, you are cleared if required to move slightly further east. They seem to have left the road and moving toward OP3. 2 Bravo also are
1
in
Charlie
defensive
acknowledged.
positions. They're heading straight at you, along with 3 Alpha.
2 Bravo seen. Over.
1 and 2, this
2
is
Alpha,
for
Two
Medic
Alpha.
can't do anything for those
I
guys.
want
They're
you to
done.
send 2,
Roger.
1 section
Pull 'em back.
to support
Team's
the 1
still up,
Bravo
though.
units moving north and
Yeah, you still
continue
got 1
covering
guy.
down the Middle Valley with your other.
12 for Roger.
It's going to be a difficult letter to write.
1 Bravo, if you think you need to thin out your defences around
Make a gunner
South
ready.
Hartfield, you are clear to, but keep something there.
No, mate, that was all me. I was trying to make a cup of coffee and it came up and thought I was facing the other way. All me.
1 Bravo, this is 2 Alpha over.
Sound 1 Bravo.
Yeah, Roger, I've got 2 call signs racing to support your 1-2 and 1-1 call signs over.
Why?
2 Alpha from 1 Bravo, thank you. But I think you can refocus the east to mid Whale, etc. We're just mopping up infantry in this area. I will call if we need anything over.
Yeah, Roger. I do believe there's still a threat coming down from those re-entrants where they appeared from on the last 2 thrusts over.
What evidence?
From
3 Alpha, 2 Bravo.
We will find out.
3 Alpha, 2 Bravo.
3 Alpha, send.
I'm going to try to get missile teams on top of Hill 48 facing east. Over.
I think that's too late. Tanks are advancing right now. But, well, I have 2 tanks covering you.
6 Romeo.
I just ran over.
Try to get there as soon as I can. Over.
10 for 6.
So again, you run over what?
I have
Ran over
audio
fence
on
just to say I
IFV
destroyed
moving
something
south
this game.
also now. Trying to get a
KT,
location, but
man
then
forward
they have
with
1
your
echo.
position. Wait.
Wait up. Roger.
I only see dead people.
2 Alpha.
Put you on the map to your northwest.
2 Alpha over.
You could move 1 and 2
okay.
of your call
Next
signs
target group.
further east down the middle valley.
Yeah, he's in those
You may have
distant burning
PCs
vehicles.
coming in down the Hartfield Gap Road as well as the tanks further east.
Yeah, Roger, what up?
Okay, Swords, I think probably best if I send you north up that trace up to where 2 Bravo is. Yeah.
Okay, that was a dead dude. Okay, let's continue sweeping to the northwest. I'm gonna poke up to the north on the Brown Road a bit, see if we have something left there.
2.
My estimate is that the infantry on the map are just LNGs or RPGs, so it shouldn't be any threat.
Yeah, all units, I suspect that's
Yeah,
probably
concur.
2, possibly 3 platoons sneaking back down that way. Once we can defeat this thrust, I intend to push into the Hartfield Gap.
Six Romeo.
6, Romeo send.
We have additional tank platoons coming.
Engaging infantry.
Roger.
Yeah, so it's like a major thrust to bringing in units from 3 Alpha, 2 Alpha and 2 Charlie.
Affirmative, I'm bugging slightly out of here.
Yeah, roger that.
Bugging
Preserve yourself
slightly.
at all costs because you're giving us good cry warning.
Yeah, no contacts up here.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm reversing back down.
6, this is 1 Charlie.
We could clear
Charlie
along the
said?
line, along the ridge line,
We are
and then come
down
back.
to 2 combat effective vehicles, 1 vehicle destroyed, 1 vehicle immobilized.
Where do you mean?
Roger that. I'm going to give you the last reserve of 3 Charlie.
Next KT shows the enemy actually coming from the west. You get to
Okay,
your
that is the
next
final last
east-west
reserve
road.
of yours. I have 1 more
Yeah, okay,
reserve
I see what
of
you mean.
PCs.
Yeah, let's go forward.
Continue previous tasking. along with 1 Charlie. 2 Charlie is moving north. Looks like the last big thrust is coming Hartfield Gap and roads to the east.
6 Romeo.
6, send Romeo.
We now have additional mech units. That's BMP2s moving along the same red route I marked. I have to bug out to the west side of Hartfield Road Gap, so you're losing eyes on the enemy now.
Roger, yeah, go ahead and do that. We'll get this lot when they come out, then we're going to start pushing stuff into Hartfield Gap from our end. Yeah, 1 Bravo, good work, yes. Look down that valley for that road.
Bravo 1 copies, we're pushing out.
There's 3 Alpha 6. I've got the ammunition back behind Alpha 3 Alpha at the moment.
3 copy. We're waiting for those VMPs to see if we can destroy them. That will go to resupply.
Roger. Long term,
No
after
visuals.
resupply, I'm going to probably push you
Nothing.
up that same road. Come into the Hartfield Gap from the southeast.
Copy.
Yeah, Cav, when you've come forward, I'm going to get you along with 2 Charlie to do a 2-pronged thrust straight up the Hartfield Gap.
This is 1 Charlie, acknowledge.
2 Bravo 6.
2 Bravo, send.
Once we've defeated this final enemy thrust coming through, I'll ask you to gather up your platoon, and then I'll decide if I might send you up behind 3
2 no targets.
Alpha up
Yeah,
into
1
the
no
Hartfield
targets.
Gap through the secondary roads.
2 Bravo.
Let's push to the
Copy.
next white road going left. And we'll attack the enemy from the rear.
Roger.
Oh, 1 Charlie Romeo. Be advised, the BMPs were directly on the red line, not on the roads. Over.
Well, Wiggy,
Yes.
1
I don't know,
Bravo,
we could mount up and go
Alpha,
do
be advised,
something.
my western call signs. I'm moving
Yeah,
forward
pick our own
engage
place to
that
go to.
infantry in the
I
burning
mean, it looks like the
Hulk.
rest of the guys are all heading out towards the Middle Valley. We could mount up and head out that way.
Yeah, eastern
We're just gonna
unit,
be sitting here
enemy
for the rest of the
tanks
game, I
still
think.
coming even further east. 2 Bravo,
That's
watch
true.
out. Enemy tanks
Katie,
will
you
come
want us to
incoming.
move up, and where you're moving west, we'll move east?
Katie, I don't think there is anything here.
Negative. Wait, Wigglyf. We still have the tasking of defending South Hartfield. So, I'm gonna ask. Alpha 6 Bravo 1.
10 for 6.
With exception from 2 call signs in Bravo 1, Bravo 1 is still in South Hartfield defending it. I suggest you give us a new tasking over.
Roger that, just looking now. Okay, your new tasking. I want you to find secondary roads from your position, moving east to come into the Hartfield Gap from the west and northwest. Do not enter the gap until we're ready to make an armoured thrust in.
Did you guys understand that?
No.
There's a network of secondary roads
Copy.
southeast of your position. If you
I think he just wants me. I think he just wants to clear the roads to find an entry for a flanking attack into the Hartfield Gap from the
I want
west.
you to leave some observation looking northwest.
That doesn't make any sense because there's units there already.
I think he was saying like what I was saying, where you guys are headed west. If we head east and come up short of the Hartfield Gap,
Moving
Yeah, well,
towards
of
Hill
course, our intent
62.
will be when we defeated this
Correct.
thrust, we move into the Hartfield Gap
Okay,
from the
our
south,
Bravo
the west,
section
and the east
mount
at the same
up
time.
and start pushing north. Me and Prince Sweet need to go back and pick up our dismounts, but you can start pushing north.
copy, mounting up.
2 Alpha.
12 of it.
From 1 Bravo, no enemy contacts up here. We will commit back south and coming out along one of the enemy approaches. We will destroy the infantry in the T-junction, so I think you can depart and do something more useful over.
2 Alpha, roger.
2 moving back.
Okay, I'm taking the white road down so we can destroy the
2 Alpha
infantry.
6.
That was not my intent.
2 Alpha, over.
Roger, yeah, reconsolidate your platoon by the Middle Valley entrance to the Hartfield Gap.
Roger.
And then you'll probably be advancing up the Hartfield Gap west of the main road.
Roger.
2 Alpha, at this time you are cleared if you want to occupy that village at the entrance to the Hartfield Gap and start a little reconnaissance up the road, but do not commit too heavily.
Alpha 2, this is 6 Alpha 2. It'll take a while to get my second 2 call signs up in line with my advance.
Roger that. We've got other units moving north as well.
3, this is 4. 4 is mounted. Let me know when you're ready. We're gonna move west. We're gonna move west of the ridge line, and then due north from there, north of Midvale.
6. Alpha 3.
10 Alpha 3.
We lost 1 tank. Request reinforcements at BP.
Copy. I'm up by our old ATGM.
3 Alpha.
Roger that. I have 2 Charlie. Swordsman's got a whole platoon there. I'll see if he can detach one for you.
2 and how many?
How many do you want, Cobra?
1.
1, okay. Attach 1 tank and hand over to Cobra.
Alright, 3 on my right, moving out.
Because we'll have plenty in the centre. 3 Charlies coming up to you, 2 Charlie as well. Okay, yeah, I think I will.
Got a couple of friendly tanks distant up by the tree line we're going to enter. Other than
4
that,
units, ICM on OP3.
should have 2 martyrs
2
moving
minutes
back.
42.
Good shooting.
6-1 Charlie.
So close.
A poor
What,
crew
Charlie
didn't even
76?
have an RPG, mate. The tankers.
1 Charlie engaged, destroyed at least a company of BMP-2s and their associated infantry.
Outstanding. And you have 3 Charlie, don't you, moving up to support you?
That is correct. They are on their way forward.
Roger. Yeah, 3 Charlie is going to be my attack force along with 2 Alpha. And 2 Charlie and 3 Alpha. So this tanking
Yes,
position
1
will
Charlie,
commence the assault,
acknowledged.
providing we don't get any shrieks from the west.
What, no Bravo elements in that attack force?
Obviously not. We can go on holiday, mate.
I think so.
Okay, this is gonna be a long drive back, so in the meantime, we will just take an advertisement break. See what fun we have.
Attack what, though?
Say again.
No, the Hartfield Gap area.
We're attacking the terrain, are we?
Kill
Yeah,
the
I think
train.
we're gonna plug the gap, yeah.
Okay. You need infantry to do that, though, don't you?
Depends
Not
who you ask.
Canium.
Depends who you ask, I was gonna say.
Mission over.
Yeah, Canium didn't need infantry. They'll run their tanks right through the woods.
But that was a prize. Mission over.
All right, who got the frat?
We know we got the frat.
Yeah, embarrassing. I'm sorry. That was really embarrassing, KT. I'm sorry. That was lack of concentration.
No, somebody fratted a vehicle.
Okay, everyone, well done. What, you got a blue on blue?
Yeah, it shows Major Duck got 2 frats.
Oof.
I never shot a vehicle.
No, I think Mary Duck did.
It's got under S&S.
Quick look,
Total track
quick
side,
look on the
vehicle
map,
1.
and we'll do a debrief.
Well, no, that's total for the team. You got to go up a little ways. It says user frats.
Oh, right. Kills by units under your command 1.
So everybody do your own in-platoon debriefs, then come on up and we'll do a mop-up.
Doesn't say I killed anybody.
I do have 1 kill by unit under your command. That's the missile team. But they killed something.
Yeah, they would have smoked at least one of the trucks.
Yeah, they hit one of the trucks. The AI hit one of the trucks. I broke my own rules, so I didn't visibly ID the target. I was too busy trying to get. Well, I was too busy trying to get my fucking coffee machine going.
So, not much of resistance in South Hartfield.
There's no artillery.
Yeah, I need to ask about that.
I'm wondering if the low visibility, because we're all on thermals. I think we were hitting them before they could even see us. I think that was part of it.
Could be. Not very much to evaluate when we haven't been doing really much.
That's why I ran over that fence so I can say I destroyed something.
Didn't you whack a tank on Hill OP5R?
Yeah, I did do that.
That's more than I did. All I have is a BMP.
Yeah, I mean, Chris stepped up to be the CO because nobody else would, so that's fine. Just the premise, I think we shouldn't have the mission designer be the CO though. And I don't want to say that out loud because that's not right. Because Chris did what he needed to do to get everyone a game, so it's not Chris's fault. It's just that as a premise, if you have the mission designer, is the CO.
Yes, I've got that.
Yeah. Do you see what I mean, Chris? Though it's not. There's no element of fun. Not fun. Of. There's no element of
surprise.
Well, it's not a surprise. You kind of think, well, it's okay because the CO knows what's going on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, hey, there was a tank up there where you guys were reconning that you guys went all the way around. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
2 on Lima.
What the hell? That would have been exciting at least.
Yeah, but I bet he was right at the top of the hill, and I bet he couldn't see us.
And we couldn't see him.
I did think about going through that wood, then thought, no, don't be stupid, not on your own.
I think by the time we saw those tanks and I fired my missile, in the time it took the missile to fire and hit the target, the tanks already charged forward and killed the target.
Yeah, that's classic. Like when we have Bradleys with tows and we're firing at 3.7 kilometers, it's like always been destroyed by friendly tanks already before you reach them.
Oh wow, when those tanks charged down, the ones that we were firing the missiles at,
Yeah.
Khan fired over the top of them and hit one of our dead leopards.
I think there was
Twice.
I don't think there was much battle space coordination between the tanks and us.
No, no. I agree.
Because they were in our firing position, so there was no kind of arcs. At least not to my. I mean, I may be wrong, but and
You're
nobody
not always
picked.
wrong.
Well, they were in a good position. There's no doubt about it, and they smoked them. So I'm not saying it's wrong. I just think, yeah, if there was a more serious threat, as you said, target identification. Did we have artillery as well? Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I didn't really see any of that.
We fired on South Hartfield just before we attacked into it, and then we suppressed Hill 37 when we were attacking.
Okay, that might account for that's probably good suppression fire then.
Well, no, there's just like no enemies in our target area. We had a BMP up on Hill 41 that we engaged before, and then there was a rifle squad in South Hartfield and an HDM squad on that small forest hill behind South Hartfield. That's all. So it was easy because there was no one there.
I think the point was we got our forces in positions really quickly. So
Yeah,
the time attack.
You broke up.
Sorry, that company attack would have been a lot further. I think the position, as Wiggy said, I think the end state would be the same. We've got thermals, they haven't.
Yeah, it has been a main factor in here. I think 1 Alpha would still be alive if the rain was as heavy during their fight as it was in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing for 1 Alpha, but I didn't think that was very good. That they were firing way too long. They should have, well, in my view, they should have been up to me there. But I think the handover, that's why I say battle space management, even at a company level or platoon level, you could have done the 1 Alpha and 2 Alpha thing of, taking over target engagement rather than let them waste ammo or get near to green, but that's not up to us.
Yeah, or at least supported the flank.
At least supported the flank, yeah, exactly. But then again, it worked mostly, so who am I? There's always different ways of looking at it. I can't get over, I really am sorry, guys, that was unforgivable of me.
It's no problem. We'll call it enemy fire.
No, we won't. We'll call it what it was, stupidity. I'll have to pay a penalty for that. I'll buy in the squadron bar. Drinks are on me.
You guys ready to jump up?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. We're just gonna be doing some boring AAR. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.